Guys, so I just watched the first episode of Miss Marvel. There will be spoilers in this video, just so you know. I really liked it. I love Miss Marvel. I'm loving Bruno. I'm loving Kamala. I loved seeing her dad as the Hulk. I loved the overall feel of this show, which I wasn't really expecting. I read the first comic and I thought it was pretty good. I didn't think it was spectacular, but I thought it was pretty good. I'm actually rereading her comics right now for this show, and I'm actually rereading the first comic, and I'm liking it more that I read now that I've reread it. I've not reread all of it though. I'm about halfway through. Yeah, so maybe I'll like it a whole lot more. I don't know. I really do like this episode so far though. I am loving pretty much everything about it. I'm loving the friendship between Kamala and Bruno. I am loving just the overall feel of the show so far. And although there are many differences from the comics, I don't have a huge problem with that, as long as I feel like they're improving upon the things that are needed to be improved on. But I do kind of wish they had things with Inhumans in this, because Inhumans have been getting a kind of a bad rap with Marvel with the second season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and then the show, which I've not watched because I've not heard a single good thing about it. But yeah, they're getting kind of a bad rap, and I wish they did stuff with that, but I understand why they're not doing that. I love the humor. I loved how she saved Zoe. I think AvengerCon was super duper cool. I really, really liked that. I loved how I loved how they incorporated animation with it to make it seem like her daydreams were like a part of the story and not people just like telling us, oh, Kamala daydreams, it's a problem. They're showing us. That's one thing I think they're doing really well with this episode, is they're showing, not telling. And they're telling us, but they're showing it through the characters' personalities, or through camera work, or through costumes, or through animation. And I'm really loving that. I love everything they're doing with these characters. I love her dad. I think her dad is so much fun. I loved the fact that he was in the Hulk costume. I was so sad that that she was just like, you're embarrassing, I don't like you, which kind of annoyed me, but you know, like, your dad looked like he was having a great time in his Hulk costume, and you just completely stomped on all of his hopes and dreams in this world. But you know, kind of sad though. I do really, really like that. I love the overall family dynamic, and sometimes with shows like this, it doesn't seem like an actual family. It feels like, I don't know, like, it feels like something's too perfect, and I love how, like, it's not that in this show. I don't know, hopefully that made sense. I love all the characters. I think that's the best part of this show so far, is the characters. The story, I think, will go really far places, and but I think the characters are going to be the defining factor of this show. Bruno is probably my favorite character right now. I think he's a great best friend. If Bruno was a real person, I would love to be his best friend. We could talk about Marvel and it would be awesome, but yeah, it would be pretty great. But he's such a good character, like Kamala and her dad and her brother, all those things. They're such well written characters that it helps them move forward with the overall story. That was the best part about the comic, in my opinion, was the characters, and they're taking that good part of with the characters in the comics, and they're changing it. Some ways I don't really like with the Inhumans, but they're changing it and keeping many parts that were great about the comics and changing some parts that I didn't really like. So I'm really enjoying this episode and this show so far. I know only one episode has come out at the time of filming this right now. At the time of posting this, I'm betting second episode and maybe even third episode will come up because so many Obi-Wan Kenobi episodes are coming out right now. But I do just really, really love all these characters. I love the story. I loved seeing her as Captain Marvel and her getting her powers. That was super cool to me. I'm just so excited to see what they do in the second episode. I know this was a really short review, but I will talk more about it because I'm going to have to review all the other episodes too. So I hope you're having a wonderful day. That's really it. Go watch Miss Marvel. I love it so much. It's great. I love you 3000 and please stay safe. Bye guys.